Wow, how weird is that? No sooner than I was just finishing my cup of tea, I thought to myself, I wonder when this rain's going to turn up. And it's literally within 2 seconds I could start to hear on the tarp. How weird. So yeah, cup of tea was finished, no problem. Got up and I just lowered the tarp. I'm probably from the floor about 4 feet, with the pinnacle in the middle, so I've got plenty of room to sit up in my bed. It's a new dimension now, everything's different. It's more sheltered, as it were. It's not so open plan as we had earlier. I thought I saw a torchlight in the distance. At first I thought it was a car headlight going along the track, but it's definitely a torch. So I just kept low. No lights whatsoever, just shut the hell up. And waited, and yeah, it's long gone now. This is lovely. At the moment, I'm not too bad temperature wise. All I've got is a t-shirt and his smock on because I've been working. I didn't want to put loads of layers on and sweat like a pig. My scrim scarf, as you saw in the vid. As you probably know, this is a para smock I've been wearing. The parachute regiment have been wearing it for years. And I picked it up off eBay. I think it cost like £7. It's in beat up condition. I've had to sew up a few holes in it with my little housewife kit. But no, she's got loads of years left in her. Really have. And I've just sprayed some 3-in-1 oil, just a tiny bit, all the way along the zip, and just went up and down a few times. And I'll tell you what, one of the best zips on a jacket I've ever seen, really. It's a YKK zip. It's all proper brass, none of this plastic stuff. Really, really well made, and it just zips up and down, doesn't catch. Quality jacket, really well made, tough, heavy, pockets all over it, which is fantastic. And obviously it come with the parachute wings on the arm there. Now the first thing I've done was to take them off, because I believe you have to earn those wings. You know, don't go wearing stuff, because you got to go for a hell of a lot to earn them wings. I know if they were dumpy companies, so it's not fair for me to walk around showing it, so I took them straight off. But because this is a special camp dedicated to the 80s and for the guys really who served in the Falklands and things, I just wanted to keep it, you know, in date, as it were. I mean, if you want to be picky, I should really be using the old 58 pattern down sleeping bag, but I've had bad experience with those. It throws my arse off in them, bloody hell. And you get them wet, mate, they weigh friggin' ton. So yeah, I've got my new Arctic bag I want to try out tonight. Start thinking about layering up soon, or getting some scoff on the go. Either way, mate, things are well peachy. Wow. In the meantime, let's have some 80s music, eh? Why not? Still here, just chilling out. Thought I'd get a few things ready for later on. This was kindly given to me by a good mate of mine in the States, K-Jumper 1, US Marine retired. Kind enough to make me a candle in a tin. Very, very nice idea. But here's a little tip for you guys who might not know. If you do have candles and you want to use them, and they're new, a good little tip: see the wick has been pre-lit? Do that on all of your candles. Just let them burn for like 10-20 seconds and then blow it out. Make sure it's out, because when it stays black like that, it takes minimal effort to get it lit when you're outdoors. Hence, you're not wasting valuable lighter fuel. It may sound a bit insignificant, but if you're holding a lighter to a candle for 10 seconds waiting for it to light, you're going to be needing that one day if you was an emergency. So hold a lighter to it when it's been pre-lit, and mate, 2 seconds and it's done. you're saving a lot of fuel. So nice little tip, and I think I'm going to put that down on that little flat piece of tree that I've done the old cup of tea on. My bedside cabinet. I mean, you're outdoors, make the most of it, you know. While I'm on the subject of talking about things, someone wanted to know what that was, my watch. It's a G-Shock solar powered one, so never needs batteries. Nice bit of kit. It's got all of the usual stuff on there, you know, alarms and stopwatches and etc, etc, etc. But for me, it was the solar power thing. Don't need batteries, so if a bad day did come, you won't be going to no shop buying some batteries for your watch and asking them to fit them for you. You're going to have a solar powered one, and it's just going to pretty much run forever if you look after it. That's the idea behind that. So I forget who you were, but I'm not sure what the exact model is. I mean, you have to sit upside down and read it upside down. I'm not turning my wrist backwards. Honestly, if you've never done this sort of thing before and you're considering doing it, it doesn't have to cost a lot of money. That Bergen was £30 on eBay. The little bed that I'm on, that's also a basher. You could probably find them for £10. And the jacket was £7. And it doesn't have to cost the earth. It really doesn't. I mean, mess tins, aluminium mess tins, £2. You know, hexi blocks. You can buy the hexi blocks from Strikeful Supplies. They're only £1 for 8. You haven't got to go nuts and get ripped off on eBay and stuff. So, if you are considering doing it for the first time, you've never done it before, you've never served in the forces, for example, try and find a time in the year where it's going to be easier. Personally, I would start doing this sort of thing late spring, early summer. Late spring, it's not going to be freezing cold, and not summertime yet, because you're going to get plagued with insects and you will get eaten to shit. You really, really will, unless you're very, very careful. So if you want to try this sort of thing, the UK seasons as it stands at the moment, you're probably looking at about early May to mid-May. So if you want to start, you know, just get some surplus gear. You haven't really got to go nuts and get rab stuff and all the expensive stuff. I mean, yeah, I've got some, but I've been doing this for a while and I sort of know what I'm doing. But if you've never done it before, don't splash out, don't waste your money. You might not like it, and then if you do that, you've lost all that money because you never get it back when you sell it. So yeah, just start off easy. Don't do things complicated. Just set goals that you are realistically able to achieve. Use a gas stove if you don't use a hexi stove. Use pot noodles, whatever, it doesn't really matter. The point is that you're getting out, you're learning and you're trying things out, and if you are willing to share it on YouTube, then by all means, you know, because it doesn't matter how long you've been doing this sort of stuff before, it really doesn't. You're never going to know it all. And don't be surprised if you've been doing this for 20, 30 years and some 13-year-old kid does it for the first time and finds out something that you never knew. Because it does happen. And don't get egotistical about it. Just accept it, pat him on the back, learn, laugh, and pass it on to someone else. There's no room for ego in this business, it really ain't. You know, more ponchos bigger than yours, blah blah blah, whatever. Just get out there and learn and help others. So this one's for you, Sandy. Listen to that on the fashion, mate. Wow. I'm just gonna kick back and chillax. Right, as I said before, just layer up. I've got a t-shirt on, CKC knives, Gear Bastion. If you're into your knives, check out Gear Bastion. Man, if you want some custom blades, baby, check it out. What an awesome site. All the top makers on YouTube use it. So, there it is. So, as I said before, the Norwegian shirt to be going on now. So yeah, perfect size for me, 108, spot on. The only place I can find these in big sizes, brand new, for a good price, that's another straightforward supply over in Somerset way. I'll tell you what, I've had a second hand one for years and it's been really tight, so I've just had enough, I sold it. And this one, brand new one, wow, what a difference. I'm not just kidding, it really is. So you want to keep all of your body heating. I've always done it, it's a good rule of thumb. If you're outside, doesn't matter what time of year, always take some warm weather gear, doesn't matter. But yeah, your core body temperature, very, very important. Very important. And wow. You guys remember these? British Army pullover, mate. What can I say? 100% wool. No gimmicks. It will not let you down. These will last a lifetime. They really, really will last a lifetime. You can put these through so much abuse, mate, and you'll come up trumps. They're not the most flattering of garment, if you're into that sort of thing. They will hug you, so if you're a bit porky in funny places, it's not very forgiving, shall we say. So notice I'm keeping my hat on because a lot of your heat will escape through your head, especially if you've got a skinhead like me. You can lose a lot of energy just throughout the top of your head. So layering up is very, very important. As I said, I'm exposed up here, and it is January, it is legally winter time. So the last thing I want to do is to sit around without a fire, freezing my ass off. So I'm going to take the time to put some layers on, and already I'm starting to feel nice and toasty. It doesn't take long. You want to do this quite quick. You don't want to sort of fanny around and spend half an hour doing it. So yeah, all good. The old smock goes back on. Elasticated gloves, old school. That's it. All good, nothing bad. Know what I mean? Yeah. And as I said about this zip on this smock, I'm not kidding you. They really were built to last, mate. Lovely. It's a proper YKK job. Bulletproof, and I'm not exaggerating. So yeah, it's kicking up a hoolie now, as you can probably hear and see with the basher getting blown around a bit. I've got my long johns there, which for those of you who don't know are just thermal trousers. It goes to nothing really. You can put them in your trouser pocket if you wanted to. Another layer to get your legs warm. I won't be needing those just yet, but they're there if I need them, and if it does get really, really cold, I can put my scrim scarf back around my neck. But for now, because I've got the Norwegian, it goes right up under your chin there. Keep the elements out. And let's have a look at the time. It's 17:43, so we're coming up to 6 o'clock. I think I'll give it another half an hour and I'm going to get something to eat on. Curry time in the woods. Oh, you can't beat that, can you? Nice.